Hey folks, how's it going? We're at the Wings Over Rockies Museum, Denver, Colorado. Taking a tour, checking it out. Lots of airplanes. Should be fun. Hangar rats. Follow along. Wings Over the Rockies is located just east of Denver in Colorado. The museum is a totally cool museum. See B-52. Another cool thing is there's a great beer garden place to eat right outside, the Lowry Beer Garden. So 2 thumbs up on that. Great food, great drink, a real variety of craft brews. It's kid-friendly, dog-friendly. Just a great place to grab something either before or after you go into the museum. Real handy, lots of stuff going on in that part of town, so kind of cool. Really cool place. And right next door is, of course, the museum. Hard to miss with a B-52 on some pillars out there. Really nice gift shop area, entrance, and all that. First class, nice and clean, very well organized. Just a neat place. It's kid-friendly. You see lots of families out there. Very big place. Huge room, actually. When you see that inside the hangar, they've got all these aircraft, including a B-1 bomber, and there's still plenty of room to mill around. See everything from antique aircraft, reproduction aircraft, sport aircraft, aerobatics, home builds, all sorts of stuff. Another cool thing is they do have a history of Lowry Air Force Base. Its beginnings back in the 1920s, I guess, or something like that, back when it was out in the boonies. Now it's kind of in the middle of everything. But a good history of that. Also, a nice treatise on the Air Force Academy, some of the history and traditions of that, so that's kind of cool. And then there's some observation areas there where you can go out and check out the B-52. There's an open patio area, big circular drive. And then there's also kind of cool for little kids too, is there's kind of a control tower deal up on the 3rd story. Really kind of cool. You get to see a real good glimpse of the neighborhood and all that stuff. On the main floor, they've got Navy aircraft, Air Force aircraft, Army aircraft, pretty much a smattering of everything. Everything from piston-powered, propeller-driven stuff to jet engine aircraft, and then aircraft from the 20s, 30s, 40s. Pretty much every decade is rather well represented here. It's just a nice, clean, well-organized museum. I've got a really well-restored Vietnam vintage Huey, rocket ship, guns, the whole 9 yards, very well done, and a nice revetment. Really looks good. My favorite, one of my real favorites, is the F-4 Phantom. Just a big horse of an aircraft. Really very well done. And what else would you expect in a museum but an X-Wing fighter? This is actually, this and another exhibit are some kind of promotional type pieces that they were able to acquire, and kind of cool to see an X-Wing fighter and pod racer. There's also several gliders suspended in the ceiling. Very, very pretty. The yellow one here is actually from the Air Force Academy, one of their aircraft. There's also several other aircraft there. There's home-built aircraft, amateur-built, experimental. There's rotary wing aircraft. There's spacecraft. A very nice exhibit on Air Force uniforms and a lot of the equipment that the different sections of the Air Force that were locally based at Lowry had. In addition, some very fabulous models. This is kind of neat. This is a model of an aircraft. We've actually got 2 of these that we're going to be restoring in the coming years, sitting in the barn, so kind of cool. A very nice display to some of the local WASP pilots. Very well done there. Lots of information, lots of neat uniforms and memorabilia. Very, very well done. Nice displays in a lot of the outer rooms. You'll see not only the uniforms, but you'll also see quite a bit of the equipment and some of the other materials that went along with the flying. Things like simulators. You'll see some of the real early simulators as well as some of the newer stuff. And with The space business being a big part of Denver, a large display of Air Force rocket program with regards to the various ICBMs and some of the other stuff. A lot of those vehicles were also used in the space exploration of the United States. So very nice to see the hardware up close. So anyone looking and interested in space, this you'll really love.
Hey guys, we had a great time at the Wings Over the Rockies Museum. Ton of cool planes. Great place to spend a couple hours. Lots of cool stuff, Air Force stuff, GA, stuff for the kids. Just a ton of stuff to do. And then close by there's a real nice beer garden and some other stuff. So if you have some time and you want to see a real first-class museum, Wing Over Rockies Museum, Denver, Colorado. Right by where the old Stapleton Airport was, just east of downtown Denver. So, signing off, this is Bill, Hangar Rats. Go do something. Okay, it's going. So
Right.
what you see is what I see.
So can I expand it?
No, that's fixed.
All right. That's it?
Ready?
Go ahead, say something.
Hey, how's it going? From the Wings Over Rockies Air and Space Museum. This is Bill from the Hangar Rats. Get your butt up here, check it out. Go fly yourself.